What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's the People's Champ. I'd like to thank everybody that's tuning in to my channel. Subscribers are growing. The community is getting stronger. We in the algorithm where the videos are constantly popping up on people's wall. Those that don't like us can't control not seeing us because we here, baby. Anywho, you like the video, hit the thumbs up, hit the notifications, hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Now, this video, remember, I'm not bashing women. I'm not taking no credit from women because there is a lot of amazing women out there. However, the modern women today's time are terrible. And then even some of the women that's in their 40s is rubbing off on them with the modern day women to where they're becoming extremely terrible as well. Now, ladies, the things that I mentioned about you in y'all community, also it can be taken in the male community as well. So make sure that you reverse it. Look at it as me speaking the same language towards men. However, my channel is more dominant with men, and the women have more women in their corner than us men do. I don't see too many YouTubers in the fitness community and pretty much too many communities that's speaking in our behalf without bashing women. I'm not gonna bash women. That's not gonna happen, not on this channel. However, I will call the bad seeds out. Now, fellas, there are certain things that's deal breakers in relationships. And I don't care how much you adore this person, how much you love that person, how much you think you could change that person, to get that person to grow to love you, to get that person to grow to understand you. It's not gonna happen if they don't respect you. If a woman ever tell you that she don't respect you in a joking manner, in a heated of the moment, angry manner, or whatever the case may be, that right there is a sign for you to just leave. Vacate the premises. Get completely far away from that person as possible. Because voicing it is one thing, but I'm quite sure the actions have been showing you this for quite some time. Mac, how could you tell if a woman respects you or not? For one, if a woman tried to control you, try to control your circle that you had before she came along, try to manipulate you into doing things that she wants you to do to make you feel like what you're doing is not good enough, that's not respect. She have no respect for you. If a woman try to sit there and overstep her boundaries by crossing and disrespecting your boundaries that you have set, she have no respect for you. A woman is supposed to respect your boundaries just like a man is supposed to respect a woman boundaries. There's no boundaries set to be crossed without being respected or disrespected. And if boundaries are crossed, it comes with what? Disrespect. So this is the thing. In modern women today's time, they don't know much about respecting a man. Why? Because they could go on Instagram, they could get all the attention they want, they could get all this fake love, they could show their butt cheeks. Like, I can remember at a time where I would have to woo a woman and convince a woman, like, hey, you think you could send me a picture with your lingerie on, or you think you could? Now they doing it for the gram, for the freaky. There's nothing left to the imagination anymore when it pertains to these modern day women. And then the average one, they want to be taken care of. They don't bring nothing to the table but butt cheeks and breasts. And they think that's enough. No, because what? Men bring butt cheeks and breasts to the table as well. But this is it. A woman is only going to do what you allow her to do. The moment you start letting her get away with things, guess what? She's going to take it up a notch, a notch, a notch, a notch. And then what happened? You lose your cool, blow up. God forbid you strike her. And next thing you know, now you're dealing with legal issues. You see, because at the end of the day, women outnumber us. So why would we get so stuck on one woman when we could easily just go on about our way and wait for the right one to show up? And if they don't show up, guess what? there ain't no love lost, because men, as we get older, we don't appreciate. Now, when we younger, we not worth much to a woman. When they're younger, they could demand what they want from the older guys and this and that, but they losing value. They losing their luster. They're they're gaining bodies. You know what I mean by bodies? They're sleeping around for a purse and trips and nails and hair because they think that's the way. Maybe in their head they think that they're gonna always look a certain way, or they're gonna always hold this value, a high value in themselves. In reality, they're not. They're not. And that's just the fact of the matter. Now, as men, yeah, we could have a gut. We could have average fingernails, ugly feet. As long as we got some type of money, guess what? We still could get the pick of the litter. Sad, we'll be buying them. However, that's what we're doing already. You know, by taking them out to eat, taking them to the movies, shopping, stuff like that. We're pretty much buying them already. So don't get wrapped up in this, oh, I don't do no tricking on no woman. Sooner or later you will. You know, and it's just about how you look at it. It ain't tricking if you ain't got it. You know, if you got it, it ain't tricking. Now, when you don't have it and you giving up your last, oh, you tricking, baby. You tricking. So, from my experience, when it pertains a woman that don't respect my boundaries, don't respect me, I give them more than enough rope, and I give them more patience to get them to understand this is how I deserve to be treated. Now, when they just don't get it, guess what? It's not our job to just keep sticking around, because what? Women outnumber us, which means they're going to continue coming more than a male would come to them, because as they get older, it's going to get hard for them. As we get older, it's not going to get hard for us. It's actually going to get a whole lot easier. So fellas, don't get wrapped up in these relationships where you're devoting all of your 20s, all of your 30s, your 40s to a woman that does not respect you. Another way that you could tell that a woman don't respect you is how she talk to you. If she's always snappy, if she's always on a defense mode, if she always the one that you just don't understand her, when in reality, a woman understanding is based off of their emotions. A male understanding is based off of logic. When a woman asks us something, we come up with solutions. They don't like the fact that we come up with solutions. They figure that we just trying to shut them up. No, you came to us for help and advice. We come up with a solution. You come up with emotions. Emotions don't get you far in this world. Emotions run off everything, because you can't work off emotions. The only time emotions matter is what? When you're intimate, when you're showing your child love and, you know, compassion and empathy. That's when it matters. But when you bring it into a relationship of trying to get a point across, you're going to lose every time. Because we have a lot of relationships where women say some of the most hurtful, disrespectful stuff out of anger and think that they can take it back. But us men, we look at logic. We look at a person is only telling their truth when they're angry or when they're drunk. That's how us men look at things. Most women, y'all look at it the same. But I'm just speaking for the majority of it. Us men, that's how we look at it. We look at it for sheer logic. We look at a spade as a spade, black is black, blue is blue. We don't look at, well, it could be teal, it could be dark gray. No. So the manipulation, the overstepping your boundaries, the controlling, trying to control you, is signs of lack of respect. Because a strong woman, she knows her position, she knows her role. Because a strong man knows his position, he knows his role. A strong woman is not going to put on the pants and want to be so dominant in the alpha, because if that's the case, She don't need a man. She might as well just go ahead, buy her a drawer full of toys, work herself over, and a house full of cats, a backyard full of dogs. That's all she got to look forward to. And I'm not taking a jab at anyone, but that's just the reality of it, because there's a lot of women that say, I'm independent. I'm independent. Really, you not. Who don't want a strong significant other? But when a woman is trying to be more of a man than a man is, they deserve them cats, the drawer full of toys, sex toys, the backyard full of dogs. That's what they deserve. Because you cannot tell a man how to be a man because you've never been a man. You can't tell a man what a real man is because you don't know what a real man is. It's no different from this transgender stuff. These men think they more woman than a woman. They don't know what a woman is. They don't know what it feels like. So that's why I have no respect for those that think that they can all of a sudden become a woman and be more of a woman than a woman. It don't work that way. You are a man playing dress up. Respectfully. So just to wrap this all the way up, fellas, if you in a tight situation, whether y'all just together because y'all both can't afford to live apart financially, if you got a vehicle, go sleep in your car. Go sleep in your car. Go to the gym, brush your teeth, wash your face, and work out until you get yourself off your feet. Or go to a family member house. But do not stay in a toxic environment. Do not, because it's going to come a time where you're going to be in a dark place and that individual is supposed to be comforting arms, encouraging words. They're not going to be. They're going to add more darkness to the dark that you are already in. And it ain't going to do nothing but make all the matters worse. Anywho, it's the People's Champ, giving it to my lovely supporters / family members out there, gun barrel straight, raw and uncut, no filter. I felt like since I haven't uploaded a video in a couple days, I'll give y'all 2 back to back. Hopefully this video can help some men and some women out there. Like I say, I'm not bashing women. I'm not going to ever bash women. I love women. It is what it is. Until next time, I smell y'all later. And we out.